What is up, guys? I will be deciding where I am going to college in this video. Um, 13 years, elementary school, middle school, high school. All of that, all the homework, studying, reading, stress, happiness, all that is brought me to this moment, and I will be spinning to see which college I go to. So let's go ahead and see. Oh, what's it gonna be? 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 Hey, Vassar. All right, Chad. You already know I'm finna be going to New York. Hey, W Vassar. You know what I'm saying? Type. All right, let me go ahead and do it right now. I am not actually doing this. I am not deciding from a wheel. And if you guys actually believe that I am, I'm honestly, you do not know me, bro. Why would I choose where I'm going for the rest for 4 years based on a wheel? But I'm gonna go ahead and take some off. So these two colleges are the ones that are basically full rides. Colorado is a full ride. I would only have to pay $64 plus plane tickets, and UMD is a full ride, or is not a full ride, um, or at least that's what I thought. This whole time, literally this whole time since a year ago, right? I knew colleges would give me significant aid because, I'm low income, but I realized there was this grant, right? It's called the Guaranteed Access Grant in Maryland, to where Maryland, for low income students, they pay up to a certain amount. And that's usually like what gets a lot of people, in college to go for free, right? Because it's like, you pay taxes in Maryland, you pay a little extra tax. Some of that tax goes into that funding. So, I was like, oh, bet. But it said renewable for 3 years. Now, my Dumbo thought about renewed for 3 years, and I thought I can only receive it for 3 years. So now all of a sudden I'm thinking, okay, I gotta pay like 7,000 something at the end of my fourth year. Like, bro, I don't want to do that. I want to try to go to college for free. Because during this entire application process, my only goal is to go for free. I was literally contemplating, going to community college or whatever. I'm not dissing community college, not saying that, but financially it would be smarter to go to community college, for free or for at least near free. So, I was thinking that I was supposed to go to New York 2 days ago. I remember before that, I said in Reddit, I typed in Reddit, right? I said, hey, what did UMD Reddit? I said, hey, what did y'all do? Because the guaranteed access grant is only 3 years, right? And some of you know where I'm going with this. I typed that, went to sleep, woke up 5 a.m. And then I was like, all right, bet, might as well check it, And then I even asked because I was going to visit New York for Colgate. So because they had good aid, better aid than UMD at the time. So I was like, okay, and I put in both Colgate and, UMD, the subreddit. UMD, somebody commented, and I'll put it on screen. They were like, you may be confused. Renewed for 3 years does not mean it is available for only 3 years. It means you get it your first year, and then you can renew it for 3 years. You wouldn't believe how I sat. I was like, are you serious? Like, dude, you've got to be kidding me. So they sent me even a link and everything. And I was like, wait. It said renewed. So I go in and check, and then I see it. I'm like, oh my Lord. This whole time I was stressed because I'd have to pay my fourth year of college. But they cover 4 years, which would mean although it's not guaranteed, but as long as my family stays low income, they would pay for everything basically for 4 years. The guaranteed access grant is available for 4 years. So I would be good. You wouldn't believe it, bro. I was like, I remember responding to the guy, say, yo, thank you. You won't believe how much this changed my decision. Going back here, I am choosing UMD. Purely, just looking at the financial side, Colorado would be more expensive because of the plane tickets. I messaged them. They haven't even responded back, but I don't think it would be completely free for plane tickets because I feel like they would have said that on the financial aid offer. So so even with work study, I don't want to work during college. I probably will, but I don't want to work to be able to get like stuff I actually like need, like working for like say like gas and stuff. Like gas, like okay, but no, I don't want to work for like something that's like as serious as a plane ticket to and from home on breaks. So I will not be attending Colorado. I will be going to UMD, and I'm gonna go ahead. I already I already responded to my offer. I say yes, put my full name. Second choice, I just say UMBC. I didn't say Colorado. I don't know why they even asking this, but maybe they're trying to flex. Oh yeah, they chose this over this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, now I will be Colorado. I know some of y'all who are watching this who were with me in Colorado the trip. If especially if you're going to Colorado, are probably sad. Like, bro, what? He told me he was like very sure he was gonna go. Even if both of them were free, right? I could still receive the email from Colorado saying, "Oh yeah, yeah, no, the plane tickets are covered." I still wouldn't go because one, this may seem weird. The nature is garbage. Like the mountain, beautiful. The air, nice. The weather, from what I saw, sunny, cool. But there was not a lick of grass in sight. Now that I'm thinking about it, how Loki did not see any grass. There was no grass. There was no flowers. There was barely any good. There was no trees. There was no blossoms. There was no nothing. It was a desert. It was a desert. You got it looking like Dusty Depot out here, bro. I was low key looking for something like it's depressing as heck, and it's so big, and there's so much land just for no reason. Like we went to downtown, there was barely anyone there. The most people I've seen there is just people smoking and stuff like that. Like obviously there was other people too, but like, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know if I'm tripping. This is a college town. There's no one in downtown. It was so boring. Not that I even go to downtown, but at least if I wanted to, I know there's gonna be people in downtown in Maryland. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so and then bro, I was talking with bro, right? Um, I was talking with bro, and I was talking about negative degree weather. I don't know. I never experienced no negative degree weather. Weather, you know what I'm saying, bro? And then I was like, wait a minute, there's gonna be negative degree weather in Colorado. I am not trying to do that. Are you serious? Dude, I don't care if Maryland's weather goes completely insane. I know it's not gonna drop to no negative degree weather for like a week straight, bro. I am not doing that, bro. And you know how it's gonna be, bro. They're not gonna take off school for that. They're gonna say, yeah, no, you gotta walk to school, gang. Heck no, heck no. I am sorry. I'm from Maryland, bro. Even though it's cold a lot, especially this year, bro, it's not that cold compared to Colorado, bro. But yeah, even though Maryland's weather crazy, I would take crazy and over consistent coldness. But yeah, but I will say the teachers were nice. But something with the teachers really stuck with me. I forgot who, might have been the psych one or whatever, but bro was talking about how you'll do well in any college, like, and this is facts. It doesn't matter what college you go to, it's what you put in of it, what you put into it. You know, if you come to say Colorado and you don't want to do anything and you're blah blah, obviously you're not gonna you're not gonna thrive. But if you go to a college, whether it's very big or whether it's very small, you're gonna succeed if you put your mind to it. And that really stuck with me because I was thinking, can I even handle a big school like UMD? I barely even raised my hand in my high school of like 20 in each class. But what that professor said really stuck with me. So I started adding up all the advantages and disadvantages and realized that UMD was not only was it less of a risk, but Loki was better. Just it's again, it's like the correct combination. It's not too far, but it's not too close. I'm not gonna see my mom going grocery shopping, but at the same time, I can go visit her if I really want some food. I can take a bus or whatever there. Plus, I Loki would not even need to leave the UMD campus. They got Chick-fil-A there, they got a food court there, they got gym there, they got M&T Bank, they got gas station gang, they got everything there, bro. Are you serious? Low key. I'm probably gonna spend most of my time just on the campus. Compared to Colorado, where like everything low key, bro. I don't know. I will say, bro, the gym equipment is pretty good for Colorado, and I don't think it would be busy that much. But still. Either way, though, I appreciate y'all for being with me through this whole thing, listening to my yap. Literally, the main point of the video was me to say yes or no to where I'm going to. Yeah, I somehow turned this into a 10-minute video, so I appreciate you for enduring through that. But yeah, either way, that's it. Yeah, looks like I'm a Turk. I'll see y'all later. Peace out. As I'm holding a Colgate pen, bro.